The best game of flip moments.
No way!
Ah!
It was at this moment he knew. He f***ed up.
Yo! Oh my god, bro! I looked up and saw flying you. Yeet! It's sad times, boys. I was just talking about how healthy I was, and out of nowhere, I pinched a nerve in my back. I wasn't even training when it happened. I was literally on a FaceTime call with Sean, and out of nowhere, a lightning bolt hit my back, shot up to my brain, and from there, I couldn't move. It's been about 5 days now. But I didn't want to miss an upload for you guys, because we've been on a good streak. So I thought of an idea. Why don't we look at the top 10 best moments from the game of flips over the years? I've been doing game of flips for over 3 years now, and I've done a lot of them. So yesterday I went back and pretty much watched every single one and picked out my best moments from those. So if you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, drop a like if you've been here every Sunday, and let's get right into it. Starting at number 10 is gonna be the first game of flip I ever did and one of the first videos on my channels, and that is game of flip versus talented 14-year-old. If you guys remember Riker was an absolute beast. Back then he was 14, but now Riker's a grown man. He's actually outgrown me. But besides the fact, this game was one of the funnest games I've played, and it's one of the most viewed videos on my channel. And this moment right here specifically was crazy. So me and Riker played a game of stick. So not only you had to do the flip, but you had to stick it, which means you land without moving. And 5 minutes into the video, Riker decides to do this.
I'm gonna swing cast full.
Did he say swing cast full?
No way!
He really just stuck that.
No, you did not. No, he did not just stick that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he's still there.
Swing cast full is a hard trick, and it's exponentially harder to even stick. And he did that.
No way!
At 14 years old. Now watch me try it.
I know you can do it.
With my right.
That's it.
Close. I'm just not as good as Riker. On to the next clip. And coming in at number 9, this is a classic Z vs Jesse game of flip. I think this was the second game of flip we've ever done. I think the first one we did was on his channel. This was the first one we did on my channel. And that video was called Game of Flip vs Jesse HEFFELS SUPERTRAMP Edition. Number 9, I'm giving it to the warm-up that I did in this video, which was absolutely crazy and just blew my mind.
Oh!
That was dumb. That's a crazy thing to warm up with. I could probably still do that now, but it just blew my mind watching it back. Number 8 is also in this video. The game has been heated so far. I chose the one thing that Jesse didn't want to do, which was also a hard trick for me, and still is, and always will be hard to land. A quad back.
I don't want to do quad back, dude.
Do quad back, I'll breathe, bro. For Chris.
Come on, bro.
Got me feet. Got it. Yo, 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 yo! Yo!
What's up, Jesse? What's up, bro? Where you at, dog? He was right to put that camera down and leave, because who thought I would land that quad back? I've only landed quad back a couple times in my life. It's such a hard trick to land. But I had to put that clip in as number 9, because a quad back deserves a spot on the list. Jesse, this message is directly to you. I've beaten you 3 times. You want that belt, but I hold that belt. Undefeated, undisputed champion. Your guys' favorite videos are me and Jesse's game of flips. They're highly anticipated. If we hit 10,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna make another round happen by the beginning of 2023. I will fly all the way to the Netherlands to make it happen. So 10,000 likes and you'll see that video in January. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7 brings back some memories. If you guys have been on my channel for a long time, you guys remember the T-Fox warehouse. So number 7 goes to game of flip at T-Fox's warehouse. And not specifically just that, it goes specifically for this trick right here, which I can't believe I stuck.
I'm not gonna miss this shot.
Oh my god!
Great job.
Triple front stick. I've tried that trick in many game of sticks before. It's hard, and I always test myself with doing it. And this blew my mind watching it back that I actually stuck it with that setup on that map. So that's what number 7 goes to. Such good times back then. Number 6 on the list comes from probably one of the best game of flips that I've ever filmed ever. I rewatched this video and it was mind-blowing. I forgot how hyped that game was because it was so unexpected. Everything that happened was crazy. And that video is Game of Flip versus Red Bull Athlete. If you guys remember, that was me versus Bailey, and we just did it at a playground. But the tricks that were thrown were insane. And in the middle of the game, Bailey decides to set this.
We have an audience.
Oh my god, that was so clean.
The thing is, that wasn't expected at all, because right before that, the game was going fine and chill and nothing crazy. But if you guys know, Bailey's a robot, so he started getting amped up and started being a little competitive and stomped that trick. But what's crazy is what happens next. As you can tell by Bailey's face, he didn't think I was gonna land that. I didn't either. But when you're in the heat of the game and you got all that hype built up, it worked out. And it worked out great. Number 5 on the list is still in that video. So after Bailey did me dirty by setting that trip full, I was like, okay, now I'm hyped up. You did Webster round off trip full, I'm gonna do Webster round off dub back. So here's my set.
Oh! You didn't land it!
I over-rotated it. How? That was probably the least expected thing. We're outside. I'm not expecting to over-rotate the round off dub back, but it keeps going. So Bailey knowing me, I don't trick that often. So he decides to set a double cork.
Double cork out.
And he stomps it. And here's me trying it.
Oh!
He gets lucky and I slip. And that leaves me at FLI. So one more letter and I'm out. I didn't like how I over-rotated the dub back, so I set it again.
Yes.
Oh.
So there it is. Bailey's on his last letter. He tries once.
Oh!
He couldn't commit.
I'll take the L.
You take the
If
L.
I take the L, I'll take the L.
And he ends up taking the L. So I go into my outro. But guess what happens next? He cuts me off during the outro.
Nah,
Boom.
bump down doing it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a sec. He just cut my outro out like that. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh my god.
And absolutely stomps it. He screamed gang in the middle of his double back. That was honestly one of the dopest moments in a game of Flip. He got me with that. I thought he was gonna take the L. Boom, I win. That's it, easy game, we're done. Now we're both at still FLI, and then he does something I can't do at the end, and wins the game. Beautiful ending. Such a hype game. Number 4 goes to a video called Game of Flip versus My Best Friend. And to be honest, this one is just cool, is because we took a mini tramp all the way to the desert and did a game of Flip there.
Chris with his fly again. Yup! Oh, that was lit! That was so lit! Yes, bro.
Bam, there it is. That's it. I just thought that one was cool because we were in the desert. Okay, number 3 on the list goes to a video I made called Game of Stick Parkour Edition. And this one isn't even about the flips or the parkour in the video. This one is about all the jokes that I made about my friend Blake. So in this game, it was me versus Sean versus Blake. Towards the end of the video, we just started making a lot of Blake jokes and we were laughing so hard. Just watch the clip.
Different way every time. Bilk. Belanque. Shinius. Did you catch our new show, Shinius and Zerb? Larry the Platypus. Mary Blakemas. Did you go Blakemas shopping yet? On Blake Friday? Blanica. Yo, you just spit water everywhere, bro. Look at that. All right, Blake History Month.
Honestly, me watching that back made me laugh so hard. I didn't remember any of that. I made way too many jokes. Me and Sean were going off. But hey, man, shout out Sean and shout out Blake History Month. We're coming towards the end right here, the final 2. So number 2 on the list goes to a part in a video called He Came to America for a Game of Flip. And again, that was me versus Jesse HEFFELS for a little warm-up game of Flip with a mini tramp on the beach. And if you guys have watched the game of flips between me and Jesse, you've seen that in certain games, I've taken him out with full downs because he can't full down, or he used to not be able to full down. So in this video, Jesse brings up how I've taken him out with full downs before and how he's been practicing them.
You remember how you like beat me last year with like full down shit?
I did. And
You
then
know,
you
I can
started
full
working
down
on full
now.
downs? I saw it. I saw it. You've been
Yeah.
doing good.
I've been practicing, bro.
You have been
I need that
practicing.
belt.
So I put him on the spot.
Gather around, guys. We're putting on a show. 20 bucks each, guys. 20 bucks each. was that? It wasn't a full down.
If I expected something to not happen, it was that I was gonna over-rotate it.
But the thing is, it wasn't a full down.
What was that then?
That's that weird side flip thingy.
Hell no.
You wanna
I
watch
just took it
it?
from the wrong angle.
Oh, that's what happened. I just filmed it from the wrong angle. What a sad moment, Jesse. What a sad, sad moment. But it's all good though, because right after, he stomps it.
Better. There we go.
Listen, that first one that I failed was just on purpose to make you feel like I'm bad.
Oh.
You know?
Exactly.
I know what you're
It's
saying.
all planned out, bro.
Yeah, you're trying to get in my head.
That's what it is. He was just trying to get in my head. Number 1 on the list. This moment right here is the best game of flip moment that has ever happened in the history of Game of Flips. And it comes from this video right here. World's Best Flippers Play a Game of Flip. One of the most viewed videos on my channel, because it was a bunch of us playing a game of flip, so it was extremely entertaining. And it goes to Gavin's absolute insane bail.
All right, Gavin, go.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Yo! Are you okay?
I had no idea where I was.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Honestly, what a bail. Let's just watch that again real quick. Oh, it's so enjoyable to watch. One more time. Oh, what a moment. Well, boys, thank you for watching the video. All these videos are linked in the description, so if you want to check out the full video, just go in the description. You'll see all of them there. And if you guys want to see the highly anticipated game of flip versus me and Jesse to see who gets the belt, drop 10K likes on this video, and I'm gonna make it happen for you guys in the beginning of January. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you next Sunday.